In 1974, on the banks of the Mureș River near Aiud, Romania, an unusual discovery baffled researchers. Buried beneath 10 meters of sand alongside the fossilized remains of a mastodon was a strange metal object, an aluminum wedge, seemingly out of place in prehistoric strata. Given that aluminum was not widely produced until the 19th century, its presence in what appeared to be an ancient deposit raised astonishing questions. Could this be evidence of an advanced civilization lost to time, or was its mystery built on nothing more than misinterpretation? The artifact, roughly 20 centimeters long, featured deep grooves and signs of machining, resembling a fragment of a modern aircraft or machinery component. Initial testing indicated it was composed of an aluminum alloy with traces of copper, zinc, and other elements. If the dating of the sediment layer was accurate, it meant the wedge had been buried for tens of thousands of years, an impossibility according to mainstream history. Speculation quickly spread. Some proposed that the Wedge of Aiud was part of a spacecraft or evidence of ancient lost technology. Others suggested an even more outlandish theory, that it was of extraterrestrial origin, dropped by a visiting civilization long before recorded history. The discovery became a sensation among proponents of ancient astronaut theories, who saw it as proof that humanity's past was more complex than previously believed. But as researchers took a closer look, cracks began to appear in the story. Experts pointed out that the wedge's design closely resembled a modern excavator tooth, the kind used in digging equipment. This would explain both its composition and the deep grooves, which were likely the result of industrial use rather than advanced ancient craftsmanship. Additionally, the object was never formally studied using reliable archaeological methods, leaving its exact context unclear. More damning was the realization that the aluminum alloy was consistent with 20th century manufacturing. While aluminum does corrode over time, the apparent weathering did not match the expected effects of thousands of years underground. Many now believe the wedge was simply a misplaced piece of modern machinery that had been accidentally buried alongside the mastodon fossils, later mistaken for something extraordinary. Despite the mounting evidence against its authenticity as an ancient artifact, the Wedge of Aiud continues to capture imaginations. It remains an enduring example of how an object, taken out of context, can fuel speculation and conspiracy theories. What began as a routine excavation turned into one of the most debated anomalies in modern times, one that in the end was not so mysterious after all.